Just 2 short weeks ago, we all started reading this 1943 diary together. And I was convinced that the writer of the diary was going to remain a mystery for a while, or maybe even forever. I should have known that this community is way too smart and way too determined to let that happen. So we've been reading the diary on live together, and lots of people have been sharing photos and other information that they found online to try to identify the people and the places in the diary. A couple of days ago, after my last live, I got a very interesting message from Duke. He sent me a bunch of documents that are potentially linked to the Edna that's mentioned quite a bit in the diary. And this sent me down a rabbit hole. It turns out Edna is actually Ednas. There are 2 Ednas. There's a wife Edna and a daughter Edna, signified by DTR written before Edna in some of the entries. A census that Duke sent me shows the 2 Ednas and a man named Todd or Thomas, and that was the first potential pointer to our author. And if we weren't sure before, all we have to do is look a little bit closer and we find his obituary. All of these people match people in the diary. We've got his other son, Lloyd, his 3 grandsons, Norman, Roger, and David. I think this is our guy. Now, the story does not end here, not even close. I've mentioned that I have multiple diaries from this family, and I haven't read them, but I did have to do just a little bit of poking around to check on something. So Todd passed away in 1944, and one of the diaries I have is from that year. And I'm going to leave it at that. I promise I'm not going to read the entries ahead. We're going to read them together. I have my own theories and my own questions, but we're going to test those theories and question those things together. Our next live is next Tuesday, April 4th at 6:30 p.m. Let's discover who this Weatherman really was.